Suzanne W.
Thank you. Well, I read a little something. I'm just kidding. But I feel like if I just stick to my program of just reading this, we'll do good. I tend to go on and on. But I do want to thank staff for helping me through this process. Sam, Jen, Miles, Michael, Tommy sometimes. And a shout so he was around. And I want to also acknowledge Darren, who is in our lives every night and afternoon. And he is a truly warm, compassionate, non-judgmental person who role models to me what being clean and sober after the program is like. And so I just want to thank you for that. I'm just going to read what I wrote. I think that's the best thing. Okay, this was my Phase 3 essay. And I'm going to talk a little bit differently about Phase 3 in my experience than Marco did. Because, for a couple of reasons. Because what I learned beyond the responsibilities and amends process was really important for me to understand. So, this is what I wrote. The objective of Phase 3 in Elevate's curriculum describes this section as the responsibility step, where one learns how to maintain the good state of being achieved so far by identifying how the past negative conditions happened, and then learning how to avoid going down that path in the future. The work in Phase 3 focuses on understanding choices made, reactions to these choices, and the specifics of transgressions towards self and others throughout life. Topics of decision-making, overcoming problems, honesty, integrity, and responsibility help me to explore and gain perspective regarding the unconscious self-delusions I was incapable of recognizing during my use of mind-altering substances. In this phase, I learned the answers to questions that had plagued me when I was under the influence during my many previous treatment attempts and during periods of sobriety, especially this current one. I asked myself, and my loved ones asked me, how could I have done these awful things? Over and over again. How was I living that criminal street life, despite the consequences affecting my daughter, my mother, my friends, those who loved me? And why did I continue, despite moments of clarity about the distress I caused to loved ones and the danger to myself? I also questioned, how exactly did I relapse after being drug-free most of my adult life, and am I powerless over addiction? During this 6-year relapse into substance abuse and addiction, I was profoundly affected by character conflict and the feelings of despair, hopelessness, and deep depression. I felt like I was going crazy. What I know now is that my brain matter and my physical body changed to adapt to the addictive chemicals I was putting in my veins. I think I'm correct in saying that the brain adapts to this new addictive state by systematically bioengineering itself to maintain its state of need for the addictive substance. States of mental health are subsequently affected as the subconscious adjusts to accommodate physical need through the unconscious self-defense process of creating real self-delusions as a defense mechanism. As I used more and more chemicals and became more and more addicted, the delusions of unconscious defenses, such as rationalization, distortions of memory, and euphoric recall, became deeply entrenched in me. I was going crazy. This chemically involved state of being affected my ability to recognize the distorted delusions of my behavior and of my reality. Learning this rationale allowed the answer to my questions regarding how I continued to hurt my loved ones and how I behaved in ways against my beliefs, values, and morals. It was this incapability, not unwillingness to change. In this phase, I also gained clarity concerning similar patterns developed during my early childhood before I was using drugs, which have occurred in recovery and relapse periods of my adult life. By taking responsibility for the recovery actions I failed to take, allowed me to move from a powerless victim of tragic and life-changing events to an understanding of responsibility to myself for acting with healthy coping responses to all events of life. Despite what challenges may come and will come, this newfound perspective about resilience overcomes the explainable state concerning the delusion of feeling powerless over addiction. That's it.